Now my favorite type of nunchuck is the Flowtricks. But if you're new to nunchucking, probably the best thing to start with are these foam nunchucks. Okay, what I've done was I just bought these foams and then I took some electrical tape and I created just kind of a swirl design just because it shows up a little bit better as I'm spinning them. Kind of creates a little bit more of an illusionary pattern than if it was just a standard nunchuck. There's all different kinds. You can start with oak. There's Flowtricks, of course, which are my favorite. These are probably some of the most heaviest nunchucks you can get, especially with the weighted ends, excuse the Kevlar here, especially with the weighted ends after you soak them. What it's going to do though is it's going to create more momentum. So as I'm spinning them around, the more that I spin these things, the easier it is for it to keep the momentum gliding because the weighted tips just kind of swing it through. So we have those. We also have, for instance, Flowchucks from Flow Toys. These are nice. These are extremely lightweight. The balancing point's a little bit different than most chucks, so we'll cover balancing point very soon. I think the most important thing, though, is when you're first starting out with nunchucks, you could go oak, and that's perfectly okay. Just be really careful because one thing that dissuades a lot of people from really learning these things is injury. And if you're spinning oak nunchucks, and say you're learning a tuck, and you clip that part of your elbow right there, after a few times it's going to really hurt. Really badly. Trust me, this is off experience. The way that I would highly suggest that you learn this is actually to have, well, I mean, my end goal again is using fire nunchucks, but for you, you could start with these and then either move to oak once you get the planes, the spacing down so you don't hit yourself. So get it with this, and then also have another pair, oaks, fire nunchucks, glow chucks. Glow chucks would be good for training too. They're extremely lightweight. They're not too hard on you at all, like if you hit yourself. But again, I recommend these the most to start with. Because if you hit yourself in the face, bam, you're not going to hurt yourself. But if you have an oak one, you might be taking a nice little nap on the floor for a little bit.